Namaskar. Yesterday we spoke about the showdown between Mamata and Modi. Today let's discuss the opposite. Today let's discuss the similarity between Mamata and Modi. Oh, you'll be surprised. There are huge amount of similarity between them. So let's start with this very interesting concept of similarity between Narendra Modi and Mamata Banerjee. Okay, for starters, Narendra Modi is elder to Mamata Banerjee. He is around 5 years elder to Mamata Banerjee. But Mamata Banerjee came into politics much more earlier to Narendra Modi. So let's start with their childhood. Both these people, both Mr. Modi and Ms. Banerjee came from a very poor family. They came from a very underprivileged family. Both these people were close to their mothers. Mamata Banerjee was close to her mother because she lost her father in a very early age. Narendra Modi was close to his mother, known to be close to his mother. He is still close to his mother. Both had very tough childhood. Both struggled in their childhood. They faced a lot of problem. They had to earn their living in the childhood. So both had a very tough childhood. What is ironic is Modi says he used to sell tea. So he says, I was a chaiwala when I was a child. Mamata Banerjee used to sell milk. She used to sell milk bottle in a place called Harighat milk booth. I hope I pronounced it right. She used to sell milk in Harighata milk booth. So while Modi was a chaiwala, Mamata Banerjee used to sell milk. So that was another very interesting similarity between both of them. Both got a master's degree, both claimed to have a master's degree. Ms. Mamata Banerjee did her master's in Islamic history and she is a graduate in law. So that's another similarity. Modi was a budding writer. Modi has written a lot of books. He has written a lot of books during his early political age. I don't know whether he writes now, but earlier on he has written a lot of books. And Mamata Banerjee, we all know, draws. Of course, now that we know Mamata Banerjee draws, she sold it for 2 crores. So Mamata Banerjee does paintings. I don't know how good a writer Mr. Modi is, nor do I know how good Mamata Banerjee paints, but they used to draw and paint. Another very interesting thing about Mamata Banerjee and Mr. Modi is Mamata Banerjee is not married. She has dedicated her complete life for politics and society. And Mr. Narendra Modi, of course, is married, we all know now. But all the same, has never had a relationship with his wife. And he too claims to have dedicated his life to politics. This was the beginning of 2 great leaders, Mamata Banerjee and Narendra Modi. And this tough upbringing, this tough childhood, this entire thing about, fending themselves at a very early age, working at a very early age, all this gave them very similar traits. And these similar traits were seen in their political life. Now, if you move to their political life, let us see, a lot of things are very similar. Both of them are very autocratic. They're very autocratic leader, very authoritative leader. They do not delegate decision and all that. What they say is my way or highway. Both of them are that way. Both of them take random decisions. They take decisions like this. I mean, they don't think 10 times and they don't plan and that's it. They take decisions like this. Both of them do not entertain any criticism against themselves. They hate criticizing. They hate criticisms. You neither can criticize Modi nor can you criticize Mamata Banerjee. Modi will also humiliate a press guy, the way he humiliated Rajdeep Sardesai. I remember in one of those conferences where he just humiliated the man and threw somebody out of his helicopter and I think Rajdeep also, he threw him out of his bus and something. So the man, and so is the case with Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee, you say something, she'll say, oh, you are communist. You are supporting communists, that's why you are asking questions like this. So, yeah, both of them just can't manage criticism. Just can't manage criticism. Both manipulate the system. So, if Modi manipulates CBI, Mamata manipulates the police. Both manipulate the system. They need what they want. for which they have to turn a little or twist a little, they will do that without any botheration. without any consideration, they will do that. So both are kind of manipulative. Both have no reverence. No reverence for protocol and all that. Neither Modi bothers nor she bothers. Both are irreverent. They will do if it is right for them, if it is good for them, if it benefits them, they will do it. Regardless of what the protocol is and what the protocol is not. So that's a similarity between both of them. Both of them arguably have been following appeasement politics. So one say appeases Hindus, the other say they appease Muslims, but all the same, both of them were known for following appeasement politics. So these are some very interesting but very core similarity between both of them. So actually if you go to see, leaving a few differences which I will come to, actually Modi and Mamata Banerjee are twins. They are more or less similar in more ways than one. Both of them, they don't ostentatiously dress, and they have, they claim to live very poor man's life and, in a very sadharan format. They claim that. In fact, they overtly claim it. Mr. Modi says, "Main to garib hu, main ek mere paas jodi kapda tha," and all that. Similar thing with even Mamata Banerjee. She also says the same thing. Both of them, are very dear. They connect to the people very fast. Mamata Banerjee also connects to the last common denominator very fast. So does Mr. Modi. So these are very similar character. What is interesting is that they also had a very similar childhood. So that possibly that similar childhood must have given them this very familiar, this very similar traits. But they also have a very strong differences too. The differences are equally as interesting as their similarity. The differences is that, first of all, if you see, Miss Mamata Banerjee is a street fighter. She has jumped on Jayaprakash Narayan's car during the emergency time to stop him from entering into Calcutta. She has been a bold, aggressive leader. She is on ground. Like she is sitting for dharna, she'll sit for another 20 days if she wants to. She is absolutely aggressive. She has actually led movements. She had led, on ground movement. Narendra Modi is not all that aggressive. Narendra Modi is a little more, of the strategic types, the thinking types and all that. On ground, Narendra Modi has not led much of a big morcha or dharna or all this. Narendra Modi has not done. Mamata Banerjee can do it at the drop of a hat. So that's one very interesting thing. Mamata Banerjee has joined, though Mamata Banerjee is, like I said before, Mamata Banerjee was 5 years younger to Narendra Modi. Mamata Banerjee joined active politics way back in 1970s, whereas Narendra Modi has joined active politics only as late as 1987. So that way, she joined politics at a very young age. So her understanding of on-ground politics, like I said, street fighter, is absolutely brilliant. She is brute aggression. Her politics is mixed with brute aggression. If you don't agree to her, she will sit on a dharna there. She has no qualms. There are photographs with her. She has got beaten up and, her head has been broken and she is bleeding all over the place. Her aggression is amazing. Narendra Modi doesn't get into all this. He's slightly, like I said, the more strategic types. He will go back to office and, work on his strategies rather than go and face on the ground. So very two distinctive leaders with with a lot of similarity, and a lot of dissimilarities also. But I think more similarities than dissimilarity, by the way. Now the thing is, why did I choose this topic today? It was not just to give you trivia on these two people. I chose this topic today is because if you look at it, there is one thing that came through in yesterday's dharna. The CBI versus police problem. One thing came through very clearly. The entire opposition, entire gang called the so-called Mahagadbandhan or opposition, the entire country supported Mamata Banerjee. The entire country proved one thing, that Mr. Narendra Modi is on one side and Mamata Banerjee, and they are all with, when I say entire country, I mean the opposition of the country, proved that they are with Mamata Banerjee. This also, think about it. This also proved one more thing. So you have now the BJP on one side in Delhi, and the opposition is not in Delhi. The opposition has moved to Calcutta. So you have the opposition that is led by Calcutta and the government that is led by Delhi. Or rather, the BJP led by Delhi and the opposition led by Calcutta. So that's the new power center which has been created. Now, that being said, I still maintain my fact, what I've been saying before, that I don't think Mamata Banerjee is still going to be a candidate for a potential prime minister. She will not be a prime ministerial candidate. Though she would love to be the kingmaker. The kingmaker that a lot of us thought would be Sharad Pawar, or the kingmaker that a lot of us thought could be Chandrababu Naidu, the kingmaker would actually be Miss Mamata Banerjee. Not only that, the biggest competition that we have been all of us have been talking about Narendra Modi, Rahul Gandhi, Narendra Modi, Rahul Gandhi, Narendra Modi, Rahul Gandhi. There is this new power surge which has happened, and that is Mamata Banerjee. Technically, all this while, what we need to understand, it is possibly not Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi, it is Narendra Modi and Mamata Banerjee. Rahul Gandhi may be the front. He may be the front guy. The director of the show is Mamata Banerjee. This is going to be very, very interesting. Yesterday's situation not only brought about whatever happened yesterday, of course, we spoke about it, a lot of us spoke about it, so that as is, but yesterday's situation brought about a very interesting thing. That somewhere down the line, Narendra Modi needs to shift his focus to even Mamata Banerjee. He better well also plan a combat strategy with Mamata Banerjee. Varna ye hoga कि he will be busy fighting with Rahul Gandhi and Mamata Banerjee will take the cake and go. Which is how it is looking like. Because look at the support she got from every quarter of this country. Every quarter of the country supported her. And I don't even think she was that right, but she got the support. So that talks not about her on-ground popularity. Narendra Modi is far more popular on ground in India than she is. Far, far more popular on ground than India she is. But her popularity in the political circle. Her popularity between the opposition. And this particular popularity in the opposition, which she has, which she enjoys in the opposition, is going to put her in a very, very important position. For all you know, in 2019, it may be Mamata Banerjee who will be finally calling the shots. Rahul Gandhi may still be the opposition face. Namaskar. For more such episodes, please subscribe to HW News and press the bell icon for instant notification. Also, do give this video a like and share the video to spread the word around.